Now, I'm sitting here, my dear fellow YouTubers, with two of my favourite aunts. Now, the one I probably have most in common with here, and the slightly paranoid one that won't allow her charming and delightful young daughter to be on YouTube, which is fair enough. There are a lot of creeps out there. So,
and we know who you are.
Yeah, we know who you are. We're keeping tabs on you. We've got your lines tapped. So, we'll start with you, Stephanie, because we know you don't want to speak on camera at all. Why do you have a problem with speaking to the people on YouTube?
Well, because I haven't really got anything to say.
There's only going to be 30 people that are going to be watching though. Okay, I'll ask you a question.
How do you know there's only 30 people?
Because I can tell by the numbers.
1, 2, 3.
No, it comes up on the figures. Right, what do you do for a living, Stephanie?
I really don't want to do this.
Yeah, no, that's alright. That's alright. That's what makes it so much fun. When you don't want to do something, when you got someone all awkward and embarrassed, it's the best fun. Okay.
She's the financial director of a company.
Okay. How about can we speak about Violet? Your daughter Violet?
No, I don't want to talk about Violet.
Okay, we won't talk about Violet. No, shush. We know, yeah, shush Violet.
It's Petunia.
Yeah, Petunia. We're not going to talk about Petunia. We're going to discuss other things. Pinoclean.
Yes.
How did you get that name?
Because my nephew Tin Bum gave it to me.
Tin Bum. What does Tin Bum actually mean?
Nickel ass.
Nickel ass.
Tin Bum.
How creative. Yeah, that's right.
That was your grandfather who gave you that name.
Apparently so. Apparently so. And I hear he was a bit of a crazy man, from what I've heard.
He would have liked to have been out with us on Friday night with the music. Oh, yeah, he would like that. He loves music.
So was he, what was his, I mean, because I don't know much about him. I was in Malaysia, I was 6 years old when he died, and I hadn't seen him for a year or two, yeah. I don't know a thing about him. Can you tell us anything about him? Well, you're the elder one, so you...
Only just.
Only just. But Stephanie is but a wee lass, so she doesn't, you know, she probably doesn't have too many memories. What do you want me to do, Petunia? What are you asking me to do?
Hey, Violet.
You're crazy.
I'm crazy. You think I'm crazy? I'm talking to all my YouTube fans and followers and members of my cult. Yeah, fans. You got that right. Yeah. So,
Will we know any of these people?
No. Maybe one or two. No, you wouldn't know any.
Are you sure?
Well, I might. Depends if you get nasty or something. I might send it to your uni friends. So okay. So okay, I'm gonna both ask you to tell me something about my grandfather. I'll start with you.
I told you he loved music.
He loved music.
And we grew up with music on volume 10. Every night we'd have to sleep with the music blasting.
Yeah, we used to.
Frank Sinatra, Dave Brubeck, Nancy Wilson,
Blue Rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what was that? Because he was partially deaf.
He loved to have a little whiskey.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
The music.
This is what I want to hear.
Clink of the ice.
Yeah, it's got to have ice. And I tell you, if the icebox trays weren't filled, there was trouble.
Yeah, I was gonna say now I want to hear some bad things because I've heard some bad stories about it from my mother.
Cadbury's chocolate as well.
And we were allowed one square.
We were allowed one square and he had a block.
Oh really?
Yes.
Oh, what kind of father does that? Petunia, Violet, whatever your name is, just hush.
Daphne.
Daphne.
You're crazy.
I'm crazy.
We know he's crazy, that's why we're sitting.
Yeah, that's why they're sitting here, because people like crazy.
You're infinity crazy.
I'm infinity crazy. I know you are, you said you are, but why am
I? No, you are, you said you are.
How old are you, Petunia?
I'm not gonna tell you.
You're not gonna tell
I'm
me.
gonna go.
Yeah, okay. Well, you gotta go. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna go home.
No, you don't. Oh, what's the time? 10 past 4. You can wait till 4:30.
We're not doing this for 20 minutes.
No, we won't do this for 20 minutes. I can only post them in 10-minute intervals anyway. So, here we have, do you mind if I use your real name?
Yes.
Okay, here we have Petunia. Here we have,
Miss S.
Miss...
You can guess her middle name.
No!
What is your middle
Didn't
name?
give away. Just W. Just W.
Oh, please tell me your middle
Oh, you
name.
can have it.
Is it Willow or something? Tell me.
Don't.
The camera can't hear from here.
Stop. Don't.
That's a weird name.
There's probably not many people in the world who have that name.
Who came up with that
Okay, I
one?
can show.
This is the one that has a child we didn't know about in New Zealand.
Yeah.
A previous relationship.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Whatever your name is long out
So
in
the
New
plot
Zealand.
thickens, okay?
Yeah.
So did you know anything about it?
But
No, we don't know
he was
anything about
also in the great earthquake in San Francisco in 1900 and whatever it was.
Wow.
You know, 1905 or 1912,
I didn't
whatever
know
it
that.
was when that. Yeah, he was there.
And he made money out of making lemonade.
Yeah, he made lemonade for a living.
Made lemonade.
Yeah,
Yep.
he was
So
very wealthy.
did you
Anyway,
inherit?
he decided he wanted me to be called this name, which is a very bizarre name.
Is
and,
it a lemonade name or?
No, it's got nothing to do with lemonade. It's just a strange name. But my mother overruled it and agreed to give it to me as my middle name to keep him happy. And then
And thank God for that. Oh, so it was the grandparents'
He was
decision that made.
he was
the
the grandfather wanted it. Yeah.
And why did La and Jeffrey decide that they weren't going to name their own child?
No, they did
No,
name
but
their
there's a
own
lot of
child.
pressure
They
when you have a
overruled.
child. Because I
Yeah.
had that too. When I had it.
What, from your parents?
From both grandparents.
The same.
Yeah,
Because I wanted to call him
call him
Seamus.
that. Yeah,
There was no way.
Seamus.
You're not allowed to call him Seamus.
I wouldn't call a kid Seamus. I worked with a kid in kindergarten called Seamus.
Oh.
Jill, unless you're
Both lots
prepared,
of grandparents.
Mother, unless you're prepared to get involved in this interview, you can't keep commenting. And Petunia, you're not allowed to appear in frame. I'm sorry, darling, but you think I'm crazy. Yeah. That's fair enough. A lot of people think I'm crazy, but that's okay. So now I'd like Stephanie to just say something completely random off the top of your head, any subject.
So much for keeping your name to yourself.
Oh, okay. Sorry, we'll call it Stephanie C. Yeah, don't worry. Okay, all right. No, I want my aunt.
I told you I don't want to do this. I'm just sitting
Have
along
you
the
washed the
ride.
dishes before you
My dishwasher's broken. It's full of water, so I'm just washing.
I don't care.
Hungry with a chainsaw.
I need to buy another one.
Scratch on your window at night. Maybe
I
that.
connected that one.
I know. But that was 5.5 years ago.
Oh.
Well, hey Petunia, maybe you can speak to me from a distance, but you gotta stay out of frame. Do you have any questions you want to ask your mother or aunt? Yeah, mother or aunt. Do you have a question? Because I've run out. Okay, yeah. We've established that I'm crazy. Okay, all right.
You were one of the ugliest babies I've ever seen when you were newborn.
I was.
And then you were beautiful.
Was I really an ugly
You were
baby?
really ugly.
Was I?
I will admit it. No, it was only for a short time.
What did I look
when you were
like?
newborn.
Why was I ugly?
I don't know.
Like
You
my back
were
outside.
butt ugly when you were
They're the
born.
biggest head in the nursery.
Full of brains.
It's like the only guy in the village.
But then you were beautiful.
Yeah, then I was maybe,
Blonde and beautiful.
yeah, blonde, beautiful.
One thing I can remember of you when you were very little, probably 3 or 4, is dressing up in your sister's ballet tutu.
Thanks for being
and you still
And I
want
think
to.
probably putting on a bit of makeup and doing a performance.
Hey, what big sister doesn't make her little brother do that? Do you think I did that by choice?
Yeah.
I think I also had a Batman outfit on top and a
Oh yeah,
tutu
you're
on
quite into
below.
the Batman.
Okay, so,
Very into Batman.
okay.
But then you went to you hadn't lived in Penang, so
Yeah, we
we didn't
were.
know you well. And then when Emily came back, she had such brown skin and had the pierced ears, the American
Yeah.
accent.
And she was into
Emma.
Madonna.
Emily, she
Oh
had
yeah,
pierced ears.
oh yeah.
No, she wasn't allowed to.
Yeah, she had pierced ears. Yeah. And you all had American accent.
We had American accents, but we went to an Australian school. I'll tell you a memory about Stephanie. One of the first times I saw her, because she was living... Oh, sorry.
She lives in an.
I'll tell you a memory about Miss S, okay? I remember when we went to pick her up from the airport one day when I was about
I thought you were
12.
going to do the rat story.
Oh yeah, Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, I'll do that one too. Okay. Alright, the first time, I was only a tender age of 11 or 12 or something.
Is this a salmon story?
No. This is the ride home from the airport after we picked her up. She used to work in Hong Kong and London and various places. One day we picked her up from the airport when I was only about 12, and I said to her, "How old are you now, Auntie Stephanie?" And she goes, 30-fucking-3. It was the first time I'd heard that word. I was shocked. You wonder why I swear so much on my videos. Blame this woman. Okay?